friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome to Young Hunters with Generation 2. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we survived that. That was an awful episode, our last episode, but until new pups are born next year, your pack will be nomadic following the elk herds. Home is where the pack is. Now nearly 6 months old, your pups are nearly adult size, so they will still lack mass and muscle, but they are strong enough to begin learning how to hunt. They will gain experience from each hunt. We know the rest. Oh my goodness. We gotta watch out for the neighboring packs, but let us teach our pups how to hunt. We've got some minor injuries healing. First of all, we need to check and see how everybody's food is doing. Somehow we got a major injury. I didn't catch that last time. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's not doing well. The Cole's starving, and his health is exceptionally low. I feel like we may need to go back to the carcass that we just found, but can we go and at least say hi to our yearlings here? That also means that Cole and Blaze are very near their birthday. Hello, Spark. I can't really see either of you guys very well. Here is a Kindle. Oh, wow. You guys, Kindle almost has Callie's coat with the brown on the sides. That is pretty wild. I want to get them in some better lighting, and I think I just want to head straight up to that carcass that we found before, because it's actually not too far from us. We just desperately need food. We desperately need food for Cole now. So let's get everybody going. Come on, Cole. I know you are so hungry and starving back there. But Cole really stepped it up. I mean, if we think about, you know, the journey that Cole has been on, with jumping up at every chance he gets to join his dad on every little expedition that he goes on, you know, Cole really stepped it up and watched the pups like that entire time that we were just panicking about finding enough food for everyone and fending off the predators and just everything that we're going through there. Everybody is still really damaged, but our territory is also not doing great, but now is a good time to be able to catch up on that. We do have some injuries healing. Looks like Nisha is doing perfectly fine now. Now it's just Blaze and Cole that are really hurt. So we're gonna need to make sure to protect them, but we know where our carcass is, and hopefully there will be at least a little bit of enough food to get Cole feeling a little bit better. We're not going to learn how to hunt pronghorn pups. We certainly do not care about them. Look at Spark. Oh my gosh. Hi, Bubbas. It's so crazy seeing you grown now. I cannot believe it. I think that carcass is going to be really close by here. Yeah, because we marked that territory. Okay, there is a bear on it, which is not ideal. I really don't think this carcass is going to have enough to even matter. Maybe if we're super careful, we can get this done. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, you guys. I really don't. I need everyone to watch out for this bear. Okay, everyone watch out. Oh my gosh. I just don't know, you guys. I just don't know. I really don't want him to come after my pups. I don't want my pups to hurt the bear. I don't want them to get swiped at. I don't want anything bad to happen. I mean, he's coming after Timber now. If we can get him to go away a little bit, that might be pretty helpful. Standing up on his hind legs, all super confident like. Let's go back and try and snatch just a little bit of food if we can. Cole, please, for the love of God, eat some of this food, please. We're not even gonna eat any. We're just gonna hope that Cole gets some of this food. I honestly, the predators and everything are kind of bugging out lately, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm pretty happy about that. So Cole is up to 36. His health is still really low. But at least we got a little bit of food. So let's go ahead and mark a little territory here. And we are nomadic now, so we're gonna be following the elk herds. We're gonna be touring our border hexes for the pups. We just got that nice little reminder at the bottom, and we may need to catch some rabbits for our pups. I don't know. Oh, Spark, you got a meat chunk. Good job, buddy. Look at him. He was smart enough to grab a meat chunk from that carcass and take it with him. What a clever little man. Good job, buddy. And he's up to 75, so that was really smart. Spark, clever one. We also need to get just a little bit of affinity up and do some territory reinforcement here. Ooh, did you guys hear that? Somebody has a really deep howl. We're gonna have to figure out who that is. But yeah, now it's really time to lock it in and just get some food if we can. I'm unsure what the elk's health status is this time of year. I mean, they just came off of summer, so I feel like they're still going to be really healthy. And it's probably going to be a challenge to take them down. But we will certainly do our best. And we've got Spark right at the head here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as much as we would love a big tasty elk calf or a moose calf, we are not going to be engaging in that nonsense at the moment. We can go ahead and take out this rabbit though for anyone who is hungry enough to take it. Looks like Nisha will be the one. And we definitely want to get some territory reinforced here. And we've got some new howls in the mix. How fun is that, you guys? Let me know if you can isolate whose howl is who. It's a little bit hard to tell. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Looks like Spark is gonna be taking the rabbit now. Spark, you've got like the most food out of anyone, so I guess you really didn't need to take that, but there you have it. Looking for those elk. We were following an elk scent, but they seem to have disappeared a little bit. It was the amethyst herd. Now it's the agate herd. You see what I mean about these herds moving? I mean, it just must be the wind moving, but you know, you'll be close to an elk herd, you'll think that you're triangulating them, and then all of a sudden you're just following a different elk herd, and then it takes you even longer to find them. But that is just me throwing a fit right now. If I am going to be honest. Alright, let's get another rabbit. I'm just worried about Cole. He's still really, really low on health. And then, buddy, I wish you would eat this. Like, please. Cole, what happened to your appetite? I feel like Cole is sick right now. Like, since when does Cole not eat? Somebody tell me. Because something has to be wrong here. That's just not normal for him. There you go, buddy. And yeah, no, I mean, we're not quite there yet, but soon we're gonna see if Cole ends up with a little bit bigger of a health pool. If he gains health when he is no longer a yearling. So that'll be very exciting. Well, we're picking back up on the agate herd now. Who knows? Elk don't exist anymore in our territory. They just don't. But we visited another border hex at least. We're definitely pretty sleepy. Oh, that bunny just jumped up in Spark's mouth. That is hilarious. I think Kindle has the really deep howl, you guys. That's really cool. Who is that? Oh, that's Big Timber over there. Interesting. Well, friends, we found the agate herd. And they are on the move. However, we need Cole to not engage in any of this, and frankly, I feel like none of us should be engaging in any of this. But we're gonna see how we get on. Spark has a bunny rabbit, in his mouth, and I just find that hilarious. Seems like these elk are going to run into a mountain and then possibly out of our territory, so this seems like it is going to be not a great hunt for these guys, but you know, the elk are here, so we're gonna see what happens. Potentially somebody falls. Let's stay well out of their way as they make a turn here. Hopefully they will head down the mountain, but doesn't look like that is going to be the case. It looks like they're just going to get even more confused up on the hills here. I mean, we may go for a bite on somebody who's far behind. Looks like this calf just fell down. We also have no stamina because we haven't slept yet. But we'll see. It looks like Nisha is moving in on someone. Usually your mates can pick out a pretty good animal to go after. So we may want to trust her judgment on that. Although she did fall back, so we're not quite sure who to go after. But this elk right here did take a nice fall. Looks like Kindle is already brave enough to be heading straight in. Honestly, I think our pups are just about the healthiest ones of the bunch. So if they're gonna be brave enough to go in and take a bite, I'm not gonna be too mad at it. Gonna have to keep an eye on everyone, but let's just see where that goes. Nisha, watch out, babe. They are up in a corner here, so we're just gonna need to stand back and wait for everyone to come back down. No, not for us. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is such a mess. Everyone is such a mess. At least we're still in our territory. We did get a few elk to fall. I wish we could have stayed on top of them, but that seems to not be the case. Spark still has a bunny rabbit in his mouth. Spark, I mean, I know you were food deprived, but this is getting kind of ridiculous, buddy. We're hunting elk right now. kind of need to drop it, bud. Alright, the elk seem to have dispersed somewhere. Not even 100% sure where they ran off to. Looks like they are up in this direction. There we go. We've got one elk here. Are you, like, weak at all? Or you're just up here for no reason? You're so healthy. You are so healthy. I mean, you did fall for a second there. But this is going to take forever to take you down. I mean, you're kind of locked where you are, so this might be okay, but every you know, sense is telling me that this is not a good idea. Let's just go ahead and check on everyone. So we need to tell Cole to back off. Cole, we can't like target him at all. But hopefully he will listen to at least some portion of that. And we're just gonna have to do what we can with this one. Hopefully we can actually get some food and get some good sleep. Looks like we have found our way back to the herd here, which is pretty terrifying. So that's where everyone went. This elk is staying very close to the spike. So we need to watch out for that. If anybody else falls down, we might pick another elk. Now that we are finally getting them to come off of the mountain. Why are you slowing down so much? No reason at all. You're perfectly healthy. Blaze and Nisha are now going after that one. That's a horrible idea, so we're just going to ignore that. And see if we can get these guys off of the mountain. Which we can't. Let's take a look at this calf. Okay, this is now our target, everyone. This is a good target to have. There is a mom, but hopefully if we tell everyone to stay out of the way as much as possible, we can finally get a good amount of food. Cole, you're not supposed to be joining in on this. Timber is down to 19% health, but so is this calf. It's getting really, really low. Cole, you need to stay out of this, buddy. We can't target anyone, so I don't know even why that's a feature, because it just seems like a lie at this point. We can target the young pups, the young hunters, but we can't target anybody else, so we just need to woof and hope that they listen. Okay, mom ran away, so we really need to get this done. Oh, mom's after Timber. Let's lead mom away. Maybe somebody else can get the kill here. Okay, Blaze, watch out. Cole is at 15% health now. Just focus on me, elk. Focus on me. Somebody go in and get that calf. Alright, we're gonna go in. Perfect. Woo! We were able to do it. I think this elk calf can officially feed everyone. We have another hex invasion happening, which is this direction. Could be anyone. Probably Big Timber would be my guess, since we have not ran into them yet. We'll go ahead and howl, even though I'm sure we're not going to be up in this direction anymore. I think that really squeaky howl was Kindle, you guys. That was really cute. Alright, we've got a lot of injuries healed lately. I saw a lot of those messages flashing up. You know, we've got really low health, but if we can get enough sleep, I think we'll be okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we've got a few injuries that have healed up, so that is really great. Everybody still needs to get a little bit of food, so we are going to hang out for just a little while. Make sure everyone gets nice and fed, and then even though our territory is looking bad, we are gonna have to sleep. Because we just need to heal up and yeah, go from there. We got this elk calf down to a little bit less than half, so everybody is completely full up here. We are going to take a meat chunk and head finally off the mountain. Our territory is good. Surprisingly, those elk like followed our territory path just perfectly through this way. So Blaze, you've got a meat chunk as well. Everybody is taking that food. We remember what it feels like to be hungry, and we don't want to feel like that anymore. So we are just going to head off down the mountain, get a nice sleep, probably actually out of this territory area. I really don't want to get raided when we go to bed. Hopefully that is not going to happen. But I would like to get down to the main chunk of our territory down south, just because this is a weird little noodle of hexes that we have going on, where we are kind of surrounded on either side. So let's just get a little bit down into our territory, and then we will finally go down for a sleep. All right, we are almost there, everyone. Well, good job, pups. Nisha's got her tail between her legs. She is not feeling good about what is going on here. But hopefully Timber can make a turnaround of everything, and these guys will be alright. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna put that meat chunk down and go to sleep because we need to heal pretty desperately. Can't even really get to enjoy our pups being grown because we're in such a panic right now over food, and we have our first snow. That's cool. Let's see if we can get pictures of anyone at all. Not really. Get a picture of, I believe that's Spark, yeah. But that seems to be about it right now, but that's okay. Got a minor injury that has healed, and Timber is going to take advantage and eat this meat chunk. There is still enough for somebody else if they want it. And we have just about more health than we've had in a while. Cola's up to 60%, which is good. Nisha's up to 85. And we are in the 60s. So finally, we can take just a little bit of fresh air, and we should probably go this way and just keep on shoring up as much territory as possible. Wow, the Templetons did some damage. Holy cow, they are making their way straight for us if they can. We just need to clean up this side of things, and I will feel at least a little bit better. And there's always elk to the south. I mean, at least we know that. The Templetons are hoarding all of the elk, although with the snow, we may have a little bit of advantage because I do believe the elk move up to higher elevation during poor weather. So we might stand a chance in actually finding food again. But we will see. As far as experience points go, oh look! Oh yay! They updated that! You can finally see the experience points of the pups! That's so exciting! Okay. Well, that is awesome. We are going to have to keep a close eye on that. We've got an elements dispersal here. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out, there is definitely something buggy going on with the like original pack. If we look at Harbinger, it says that his original pack was Lost River. So I think that kind of answers our question with how, you know, Ace and Dice and all of them that we knew was like the Lucky Pack and all of these things. The original pack definitely gets messed with. I mean, all of Lost River, yeah, all of the Swamp Lake wolves are now Lost River wolves. It's a little bit messy, so I may... Oh, I guess it's not original pack now, it's a map. So I guess I'm the one being silly, and over here is the origin pack. Okay. Well, disregard me then. I was thinking that this was still the origin pack, but no, it's just the map that they originated from. So, never mind, never mind. We do have some elk this way, which is awesome, but we need to head just a little bit more south, and we're gonna get this territory all wrapped up down here. Hopefully find a little bit of food along the way. And okay, I believe we still have a hex marker here. So I don't know where exactly it is. We may go ahead and just do a new one since we are in the middle of our territory. Get that all wrapped up. Let's go ahead and go west. Find just a little bit more, and I'm hoping if we can make enough of a comfortable spot for ourselves with our health and our food, we can actually spend a little bit of time with our yearlings, because I feel like, or our young hunters, because I feel like we have not gotten to know them very well at all. We've also got the fossil herd this way, which is good because this is the direction that we need to go. We're not exactly hungry, but sticking near the elk herds does seem smart at this point. We are going to leave the moose alone, though. That is not smart. My goodness, we don't want to set that example for our little ones, do we? Perfect. Well, we can at least get some of this territory taken care of, and I can't believe how heavily the Templetons are moving in. Let's go ahead and actually look at, so I didn't spy on the Templetons. Yeah, looks like Savannah is still running everything over there. We do not know who her other pack leader is, but Chief is still a dispersal here, and that was everyone that we kind of had our eye on. So unfortunately the Templetons are still a problem in our lives. Not too happy about it. Well, we have a Swamp Lake dispersal here. We've got Toad. He's pretty fearful and he's got a lot of wolves surrounding him, but he is holding his ground for now. But there he goes. Cole and Spark are chasing him off. Good job, guys. Way to go. I love hearing the new howls that we have in the pack. That is so sweet. Our new little ones are grown and gaining experience along with the pack. Let's go ahead and mark this hex here. We've got some pronghorn really close. Can we dive on you? No. Too fast. Too fast, everyone. Too fast. It's okay. Pronghorn are just that delicacy that we are just never gonna taste unless we find a fawn in the grass. So there you have it. Alright, I think we will probably go ahead and mark one more hex, and then I think we'll wrap it up for this episode. We should be able to get plenty of sleep and even get a little bit extra on our sleep meter there. We've definitely visited quite a bit of our border hexes. I don't quite see our marker just yet on the map. Let's see how far we need to go for that. Hopefully it is not too far, but we're really not running into elk, by the way. They just don't exist in our territory. They know that this territory is where the wolves hang out, so they just avoid us at all costs. It's okay. We understand. What is that? Oh, we found an elk antler, you guys. You're a little bit old to want to chew on these. We should be better about bringing a few toys back to the den, but we never seem to do so. We always are a little bit too busy for that. But maybe the next litter. Maybe on the next litter we will remember to do that. So let's go ahead and go into these nice little trees here and wrap it up for the day. Try and get a little bit of sleep, and I wish that we could do some pup cam, but sadly we cannot. Maybe we can sneak up. We still have an awful injury, by the way. But maybe we can sneak up on our little ones here just to get a quick look. Here is Kindle. We've got a beautiful little marking right between the eyes and some almost green eyes. Kindle, you are absolutely gorgeous. And go ahead and get a look at Spark over here. Maybe, kind of, not really. But yeah, I think Kindle has Callie's coat, but just a lot darker. So that coat seems to run in the family, and I'm wondering if Nisha, you know, it's kind of bringing everything full circle, and she has a daughter now that reminds her of her sister and the way that she kind of wished things would have turned out, and now she gets to raise her daughter in the way that she, you know, wished that everything could have turned out with Callie. So that is at least really exciting. So I think that is where we will wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and our wonderful little family here. Definitely leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to know when I post so you can follow this family and all of the adventures that they get up to. So thank you guys once again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.